Look, I am not one to believe in like evil prevailing over good or being more powerful than, you know, oh my God. Let me just say that this is my seventh attempt. I tried to upload this video 7 times and it failed ever since November 23rd at 10 p.m. or 10 a.m. And here it is, 1 o'clock in the morning, November the 24th. I tried to upload from my laptop, which is a brand new laptop, you guys. We can call it Mercury retrograde. We can call it whatever we want to, but the darker forces did not want you to get this video. So I called upon Michael the Archangel to be here with me during this channeling so I can upload this video successfully and have divine protection over this video so this video can get out. I don't know if it's the title that ruffled some feathers in the spiritual realm or what, but with Michael the Archangel and standing in my sovereignty, I am still going to put that title there and I'm going to upload it from my phone and we're going to see how it goes. But let's go ahead and get right into the reading. I'm going to go ahead and call in some help. I call in air, fire, water, earth, spirit, and ether. And I also call upon the highest of the highest of the high, which is Yod-He Vah-He, who will be able to give me the information that is necessary for this beautiful reading in all directions, time, and space, past, present, and future. And I also call upon Michael, the Archangel, to be able to be my protector and my guide as I channel this message. And so it is. OMG. First of all, happy Venus in conjunct of Jupiter today. Yeah. I was just talking about how, this happens every 13 months. And this is a big deal for divine masculines and divine feminines. All right. We are merging into union. We are right at the galactic center today. Venus in conjunct of Jupiter. Right at that galactic center. And what does that mean for you? It means expansion of the heart chakra. Now, if you guys haven't been working on your heart chakra, now is the time to have that open heart so you can have union within, so within, so without. And I'm just so excited that the energies are here to support each and every last one of us that are on a twin flame journey. Now, this is also open to those of you that are soulmates, that are in fated partnerships as well. You want to make sure that you are expanding your heart, right? And that your heart is open and receptive and ready to receive. Unclench your fist, Spirit says, so you can open up and be receptive to receive what is meant to be for you. Now, I do want to say a lot of us are hell-bent on being with our twin flame. I have changed my intentions to just be with the person that's of divine selection for me, right? Because that way you don't resist what is for you. If it's your twin flame and that person happens to be on your vibrational frequency and they come in, good for you. But if it happens to be a higher level soulmate and that person comes in on your vibrational frequency and they are in direct correlation and alignment to your vibrational frequency and match, you're still winning, right? So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the read. This is the current energy, and this is carrying the whole reading. Crowning the reading is the Eight of Swords. Now, believe it or not, I have looked at this ding dang on card over and over and over again. And I finally have been able to find all 8 swords. Now, there could be a reason why I had to do this over again. Because I just noticed something that I didn't notice before. This looks like a beast of burden. And a lot of you probably have been feeling like a beast of burden in this relationship. Like you have really carried this whole ding-dang-on relationship, vibrationally speaking, by your ding-dang-on self. Because your divine counterpart, which is represented by this first person here, left you for a third party, which is this person It could be this person or that person. Okay, this is just metaphorically speaking. We're not going by sex or gender. We're just going by energy. So, this person broke your heart. This person broke that person's heart. And then here is Divine Feminine slaughtering every ding on body because she's like, wait a second. I don't care who broke who heart. I just know that my heart is not about to go on this chopping block anymore. I am done. Finito. Okay? Capiche? Comprende? Because if you look at this, it's about being stuck. Well, metaphorically speaking, your person, the one that you're chiming in on, they have carried dead weight, which is what this card represents. Carrying dead weight. All right? Crying over spilt milk. Now, this is not a third-party situation. As you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And for whatever reason, the identity is not being disclosed of the other person all the way in the back that Divine Feminine had slaughtered. That looks like a beast of burden, right? But we know that there were multiple people that were impacted by this connection. And that's what this card represents. So, for those of you that are chiming in that are new to my readings, please understand and understand that this is just a general read. And as an intuitive, I can only say so much in what's coming in from the ethers and what I'm channeling in. Does not mean that this is not your situation. It doesn't mean that this is your situation. Please do not try to force this reading and make it fit for you. If you're looking for something that is more specific, more tailored to your needs and your concerns, please look in my description box. And as you are intuitively guided to a reading, book it with me, and I will get you exactly what you need for your specific situation. In the meantime, this is a channel for the collective. Please take what resonates. Now, I am getting with this energy that this is Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini energy because of the swords being here. Now, I also feel like Divine Masculine has paid in blood pretty much for what he has done. Because as you can see, his cup is running over. And then you see the rose here, which is represented by the love that you guys have for one another. So with the Ace of Cups, you are going to get a new beginning. It will be a new beginning. It's going to be a fresh start. Despite what was done in the past, even if you do think that he is the devil incarnate himself or herself, you are going to get a second shot, a third shot, fifth, fourth, whatever, at love. However many times you guys try to go at this. Because the energy that I'm feeling here is that you guys have went about this numerous times, but have failed miserably, which is okay. Because the divine has stepped in. All right. The Ace of Cups can also represent the divine basically maneuvering things and guiding things. In the original Waiti, you would see the hand of God basically reaching out for the cup, giving it to you as a job well done. Because by the time you get to here, you have been through hell and back, literally speaking. Okay. No pun intended. Now you have the Chariot. A lot of you Divine Feminines are looking at the Divine Masculine as the devil incarnate. So you are being warned here to change the way that you think because you are the creator of your own universe. And as you look on the card, it does say the Beast of Babylon. I told you, I can't make this shit up. You think that your Divine Masculine is the devil incarnated himself. Watch your thoughts around this. We really truly need to change our thinking because a lot of our Divine Masculines and Divine Feminines together are basically playing out old templates that do not serve us. We need to get rid of the dark Divine Feminine template because that energy no longer serves us, which is the the need to control the situation and force an outcome, or trying to circumvent situations so they can be in your favor. It could be also the victim mentality, you know, when you stand in victimhood and, oh, woe is me, I can't believe he or she did this to me, left me all by myself, left me for karmic thing and all that, right? So divine masculine is coming towards you with the Chariot. That's fast moving energy, and you got it right next to the Ace of Cups, which means that is going to be sooner than what you think. And I really feel like a lot of it is going to catch you guys by surprise. But divine feminine, here she is, and there go those Three of Wands. Okay, she's like, wait a second, and there go divine masculine on the seashore, like standing there like, here I am. What? Told you I wasn't gonna be gone long. And divine feminine is like, wait a second, hold up, you got me in some third party energy stuff, and you need to make sure that you are handling that before you even come close to thinking that you can come back to me. And divine masculine is like, what you talking about? I done already handled that. I done already took care of that. I'm not dealing with her anymore. And divine feminine, she got her hands on her hips like, listen, do not play with me, because I am not about to entertain this third party energy with you. And I want to make sure that you know that the lines are being drawn in the sand and that I have set my boundaries and you are not going to cross them this time. Hello. Woo. Pop. That is what the current energy is for divine feminines right now. They are feeling on guard, okay? Because they have been through enough. Right now, they're ready for their cosmic rewards. Nobody is looking for another lesson in love, divine masculine. So when you come, you bets to come in the emperor power, and you definitely are in your emperor power. But do not get it twisted, divine feminines, because with the emperor being here, it can also represent his ego. Yes, he is a natural born leader. Aries energy is what emperor stands for. Okay, I am getting Aries with this. And then with the Three of Wands, it could be Aries, it could be Leo, or Sagittarius. Take what resonates. But definitely Aries energy right here all day long, right? So he may come back being a little bit of a pompous ass. I'm just saying. Take what resonates. But he, for darn sure, is not coming back as a page. He's not coming back in that energy of immaturity, but he is coming back because he has learned his lessons along the way. And this is the reason why you have the Ace of Wands, but it's in reverse. It's in reverse because he is still in that process of learning his lessons. He ain't done with learning his lessons. They're still coming to him because he is still in that energy of that God of war, Aries, right? He has fought his way all the way through till now. And he is still fighting, he being divine masculine. And it's just the energy, you guys. I'm not speaking about gender for those of you that are new to my read. So divine masculine is like, I am here. I am fighting for what is mine. I am showing up for what is mine. I am claiming what is mine. All right. And the reason why he's in reverse is because he is still learning his freaking lessons. Because he is a little bit manipulative. You got the Magician in reverse. I mean, this person, hello, Magician in reverse, red flags everywhere. Because he is misusing his power. He is not using what the divine has given him. He's not tapped in and used it for the good, but he has used it for the bad. And with that being said, that is the reason why he is the Magician in reverse. He needs to learn how to tap into his talents and his gifts and start using it for the expansion of humanity, and using it to for good than for evil, and not using it for manipulative purposes to get what he wants out of the situation. And I really feel that with that being said, this is the reason why the Magician is in reverse, because he still, again, is learning his power. Yes, he is in his power, but he is still learning his power. And so even though he is an emperor, he is still not the Magician in the upright position, right? And it also can deal with the fact that he's using power plays and power moves still. I don't feel like he's connected with the karmic because this is a divine connection and a fated partnership. And when you have the moon card right next to the magician, it means that he is being illumined. He is waking up to his illumination of who he is, his identity. He is stepping into his sovereignty. I just dropped a card and I need that card. Please come back because I need you as my clarifier. All right. So with this being said, there are some things that he's going to come to tell Divine Feminine why he has been apart from her so long, why he ghosted her, why he gaslighted her, why he even thought that he could manipulate the other half of his soul, and himself or herself. I mean, I just think that it's going to be the whole kit and caboodle. Like everything that Divine Feminine ever wanted to know is going to be revealed. And Divine Masculine is going to be the one that's going to be spilling the beans on his ding-dang-on self, okay? Now, we do have for the Emperor card, because I clarified with the Ace of Wands. Okay, we already got that one in reverse. And then we got the Five of Swords. No. Yeah, the Five of Swords in reverse. Because he is coming out of that conflict energy, right? There is no more BSing around. All right. We have the Five of Swords. And with the Five of Swords being here, guess what that tells me? That tells me that he is coming out of that combat energy where he's looking at you as being his component. Instead, he is looking at you as being his teammate, his helpmate, his everything. You know, it's about partnership. And he is coming into that knowingness of you being an ally and being a friend instead of a foe, right? This person, I feel like they have taken you through a lot. They have taken you through so much that this also can be regret, and it can also represent being embittered, you know? This person, they know what you are deserving of, and so therefore they have no choice but to give you what you rightfully deserve and what is rightfully yours. Instead of giving your love cup to someone else, through this divine connection and divine intervention, this person is going to give you that Ace of Cups. Now, I clarified the moon, and it's the Six of Wands. That speaks about a victory. That speaks about this person being courageous, victorious, coming back to you, bringing back balance, because 6 brings back balance and harmony in a relationship. With the Six of Wands, remember that he had to get here from the Five of Wands first, which I feel like this person looked at you as competition. They were very competitive. They had a very competitive spirit when it came to love and how they chose to approach the situation. But now, with the Emperor being the one in charge, like I said again, he's a man, baby. A full masculine. A masculine that is fully in his or her power. And so he's coming with power. He's coming to offer you something. With the Six of Wands, it speaks about moving forward, hurtling ahead. It also is about charity as well. And I really feel like the charity that you're going to receive in this situation is the equal give and take, the reciprocity that you rightfully deserve. And the last card we have is the Two of Cups in reverse. Why is it Two of Cups in reverse? Because this is the twin flame connection, and this man or woman was disconnected from this union. Two of Cups in reverse represents disconnected from a union. Could it be a Two of Cups in upright position at this moment? No, because you're not in union. So it makes sense that this is in reverse because there is a disconnect. Because if there wasn't a disconnect, you would be in union, right? Now, I do have some help from the higher realms. Of course, you know I got my fairies on the subject, right? Divine Masculine has paid his debt. Debt paid off. Gone. The old weight And the habit of debt and all that has been lifted from your shoulders. It's been lifted out of your life. Source energy has stepped in. Karmic debt is paid to the karmic. So Miss Karmic thing, or a couple of them, all that is gone. You could be dealing with someone that was dealing with multiple people as well. And that's the reason why the multiple peoples are laying here at the Eight of Swords, right? But how do you go from the Eight of Swords energy into the Emperor energy? Because Divine Masculine has been going into the chambers of ascension. There are different ascension chambers. I'm not going to get into that in this video. But he has been in the ascension chamber, which is one that I will mention. And that has helped him to move into his light body, which has also helped him to have his soul drop into his body. And instead of being more low density 3D ego based type thinking, now he's thinking more from his crown chakra. And so therefore, Source is rewarding him by paying off his karmic debt. He owes no more karma to nobody. So Divine Masculine, don't go out here and make no more karma, right? Because you can make it, even though you're free and clear right now. Don't write a check that your ass cannot cash at this moment, because you have just been cleared from source energy. No more karmic lessons, which means no more karmics, whether that's people, places, or things, right? Because we know that karmic energy can also be people, places, and things, and not just people, right? You got the power. Use your power. Use your abilities to resolve the situation between you and Divine Feminine. You can do it. We are all rooting for you, Divine Masculine. We know that it's only a matter of time. And everything will be exactly the way that it needs to be, because divine ordering is at play. And you're not doing this by your ding-dang-on self. You got help. You got help from your angels, your guides, your ascended masters from the higher realms. Okay? Not to mention source energy that is guiding you along the way. You also have ask for what you want. Okay? You got friends, you got family. Have them to help you. Even if they have to be a sphere of influence to contact Divine Feminine and persuade her to take you back. Whatever it is, Source is wanting you to go above and beyond, because guess what? Your union is worth it. Next, you have travel. Okay, so you're going to be traveling back to Divine Feminine, right? And even if you are in the same city, you're still going to travel back to her, because guess what? The longest distance is from your head to your heart, baby. So it's time for you to bridge that gap and start filtering your logic through your heart center. And it says an upcoming trip proves to be life-changing in positive ways. Maybe it's a trip within. Because from what I'm hearing from Spirit, you're already diving pretty deep, because you already got the moon for the luminosity and for you to be illumined, right? And then you got the city, the holy city in the background. You got the holy city that is there, that is supporting you. The Knights of Ling is what it's called. But that city is there. Because guess what? You're no longer a knight. You're no longer a king. You're an emperor. Still look like the devil, don't it? Still look like the devil incarnated. I'm just saying. Can't get that out of my head. And obviously, this is what it's meant to be for the title. Because the devil's everywhere. Anyway. We all know that the devil is metaphorically speaking and not literal. If you get rid of doubt, worry, thoughts that are negative, and if you just clear that out of the heart and the minds of men, then there is no devil. I'm just saying. Divine Masculine. Goodbye. Goodbye to the old and hello to the new. Bye-bye, baby. This is my last and final try. I remember this song by Guy. Even though I hate to leave her, for I cried when I walked out the door. Door, I cried. Okay. Temptation is begging me to stay, but we've been through the same thing before. Oh, I never thought that this can happen to us. We may vow to never be apart. Okay, took me right back into the 80s. Anyhow, I feel like you guys vowed to never ever be apart. I feel like for some of you guys, you have been married, but the divine masculine was non-committal. He did not commit fully, and this is the reason why you're where you are in this situation in the first thing dang on place. Not that I blame all of it on divine masculine, because us divine feminines, we had a part in this. Yes. None of us are innocent. When a relationship does not work out, it's not because of one person. Never, ever is it because of one person. There are two people that are involved, because it takes two to tango. I'm just saying. And Source wanted me to let you know that. Now, let's go into the 5D and above. Now, we already went there with the fairies, right? We met them on the earthly plane because they're on the earthly level with us. But they are still multidimensional beings as well. And they work as angelic beings. And they represent angelic energy for this reading. But we are going to go a little bit more higher, higher, higher. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so here we go. We got protection. We got Michael here. This card is a card that represents your divine protection for this union, right? And it's also about setting those boundaries. All right? Here go divine feminine. You better not come back with no third party energy. I'm not playing that. You better give it to me raw, 100%, authentic and genuine, or give me nothing at all. Okay? You can leave your love cup if you think you about to add somebody else into the equation. But Michael is saying that the union is protected and that this is a divinely guided union. And your key phrase to put in the comment section is, and so it is. Right? Because remember, this was supposed to be a premiere, and you were supposed to put it in the chat box. But since I don't have a chat box, because guess what? I had to redo this whole ding-dang-on video all over again for the second time. Because I tried to upload the original video from my laptop 7 times and it didn't go through. 7 times is perfect, you guys. That's a perfect number. Why didn't it go through? I have no idea. But I believe in divine intervention. And I also believe that there may have been a message in addition to what I've already recorded that Source wanted you to hear. So, Maximus, how can you feed others when your own table is empty? Divine feminine, this is you, because this is your side, honey. Okay, divine masculine is over here. We have not got to him yet, but we are going to talk about you. You have inadequate love for divine masculine at this moment. You are starving in the love department because you have not fully activated your heart chakra to have unconditional love and radical forgiveness in this situation. Don't say you do, because if you did, this card would not be here. You don't have enough love at your table for divine masculine to come and dine with you and sit at your love buffet. Your dishes have not been oiled with love. Your side dishes haven't been injected with love. You are depleted your ding dang on self because you're over here empty. Okay? Dried out when it comes to love, because you haven't really fully came to love yourself wholly and completely yet. So therefore you can be able to give divine masculine what he needs, because like attracts like. I'm just saying, if you was overflowing in love, then there wouldn't be any need for you to have love on the outside when you have love, so much love in the inside that is just oozing and pouring out of your veins. And oh my God, when you are in the vibration and the being of love, you cannot keep love away from you. Love will come knocking at your door. Right? So I'm just saying, it's time for you to fill up your love cup. So then your cup can run over and spill over, and not in blood. Right? Because we do also represent, we know that tears represent blood as well, because there is blood in tears. And so this could be your sweat, blood, and tears for this relationship. But you have to come from a place of forgiveness. You cannot keep reliving the trauma of the past. You have to let that go. And that's why this card is showing up. Okay, Divine Masculine, let's move to you. Ooh, Ubuntu came for you. Yes, Ubuntu says, have compassion for others, aka your divine counterpart. Be compassionate about the shit that you've done to her. Don't be sitting up there acting like she just have to take what you dished out. That is not cool, right? But be compassionate for your role and your responsibility. Take 100% responsibility for the ish that you dished out, right? Because only from then you can learn your lessons in this. This is about learning lessons for both parties, not just for one. All right. Now, your last card is you know ya and you know it. You know ya is here because everything is in perfect balance. Everything is being brought back into perfect balance in this relationship. And guess what? I already have an extended version because I did that earlier after I did my first original video. If you want to come on the other side to see what is going down, please be inclined to do so. For $11.11, you're going to get more than what you paid for because your girl has some healing dragons that are on the other side waiting to activate your divine codes and your ascension codes and to heal your relationship dynamic. I have come to the conclusion of this beautiful reading, and it is a good karma to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a love donation if you feel inclined to, or you can purchase a gift from my wish list on Amazon, and it will appear on the channel. I now wrap you in my love, and I cloak you with the light of Christ consciousness. And so it is, everyone. Namaste.